Hi guys, let me show you how I've done my 220 gallon freshwater setup. So I bought this tank on Craigslist for about 650 bucks end of last year. It came up with the cheap black plywood stand and I did not want to use it. It looked so boring and outdated. So I thought of making this canopy and the stand by myself from the stuff that I can buy from the local hardware store. And I bought these, all the woods and everything from the local hardware store. It took me probably a month and a half to make the whole thing. As you can see here, there's a door to store some supplies. And then there's a door, two doors here. There's no door on the other side. And if you look at the canopy here, you have one door, and then you have a main door here, and then you have another door that side. And then I finished it off with the moldings to give some extra fancy look. So that's how it looks. So let me know what you all think. I could have done better job with the staining, but overall it's not that bad. So let me show you. This system here is pretty much automatic. What I mean by that is the light, which is connected to the smart plug, which turns on the light at 9:29 a.m. every day. Right after that, at 9:30, this automatic feeder will turn twice, spins twice to feed the fish. And then the light goes off at 10 o'clock. So 9:30 to 10, the light comes on. From 9:29 to 10, I guess. 9:29, the light comes on. The 9:30, they eat their food, and then the 9:30 the light turns off, and then that's it. So I don't have to be here to feed the fish automatically or anything. This happens pretty much flawlessly. I have this setup for almost like 8 months now, and knock on the wood, I have not lost any single fish. It's doing a pretty good job, I would say. All these fishes were born in the tank that I have before. So I got a small 55 gallon tank. All these babies were born, and they all gotten bigger in the last 8 months since they've been in this new tank. So let me know what you think about this, and then let me show you how the plumbing is done. I have the bean animal set up. You can find a bunch of videos online how to do this. I don't need to go through all that. So the water comes out of this tank on both sides, goes to the room, the next room here, which is this. The water comes from the tank through these two pipes and goes through the bunch of chambers here, filtration setup here. This tank also came with the guy also sold this tank to me. Then I had to build these chambers, and then I put this biomedia and the whole 9 yard. And then the fresh water, once the water goes through the siphon, it goes through this, gets returned to the tank through this pipe here. Let me also tell you how the auto top-off is done. Usually the auto top-off is done using the reservoir, which is connected to a auto top-off mechanism. Whenever the water evaporates, the auto top-off mechanism will turn on, feeds the water. Then you have to manually feed the reservoir. Instead of that, I use this auto sprinkler system, which I bought online for about $30 or so. I programmed this to turn on every third day for about 2 minutes. So if you use, I have a couple of markers here, as you can see here. So 3 days ago the water line was here, so now it's up to here. So tomorrow the sprinkler will turn on, auto top off, I guess, to fill the water from here to here. To fill the water from line from here to here, it will take about 2 minutes through this tiny pipe. This is the tiny pipe here, this guy. So that's how it's done. It's it's been working fine. I mean, I thought of this, so it's working fine, guys. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes in the long run. But this is my auto top-off system. The another automatic thing is the water changing. So this is a 220 gallon. As you can see, it's a massive work to change the water manually. It's too much involved. So what I thought of is I put a sump pump in here, which is connected to this tube, which goes through that, goes to this water line, which goes to the sump pump, which gets siphoned out to the lawn. At the same time, what I do is I turn this guy on to get the fresh water. So the water goes out at the same time the fresh water comes in. So I have another valve put in here. This is exactly the position I want to get the right amount of water that matches the water that goes out. You know what I mean, right? So this cycle runs for about 2 hours and 10 minutes. I run this manually. Manually means that I just plug this guy in and then turn that. That's all I do. And the rest happens automatically for 2 hours and 10 minutes. That changes water about 11%, which is about 22 to 23 gallon. And I do this every other Thursday, twice a month. At the same time, I change the filtration here a little bit. That's it. That's my setup. And let me know what you all think. But for some reason, even though my temperature is set to 80, it has never reached 80. It always about a 78.4 or 78.6. I don't know why the water never reaches the 80 degrees. If you have any ideas on that, that'll be great. If you know why I can't get the 80 degrees. This room is pretty, self-contained. There is no external cold air coming in. I don't know what's happening, but the tank water temperature here is this water temperature here is 78.4. But if you look at the water temperature in the main tank is 74. But the fishes are doing good. They've been eating healthy. They look healthy. Okay. Then I scrape the inside tank once a month. Which is, I think the water looks pretty clean. I don't know. That's me, because you tell me what you all think. Okay. All right. That's it. So let me know. Thank you.